Hello, this is Kevin from Earthway Experience, and I want to do a short video here. Another self-reliant things that we can do from things around the house video. And in my self-reliant fire video, you saw that I was collecting the lint, dryer lint, and I found a bunch of these film canisters, and I showed how easy the lint lit using one of the magnesium fire starters. But what I like to do is mix that lint from the dryer with some Vaseline, and this is how I get it here in Sweden. You know, it looks a little bit different in the States, but let me go ahead and show you just how to mix up one of these and how I do it. So for a while here I've been collecting this dryer lint in in this box, and now I can just set some lint in the cap, and then we take a little bit of Vaseline and mix it in there. And I'll take a little bit more lint and put in there, and then just kind of squish it in there. Just move it around in there, and the lint will get Vaseline all over it. But here I just have this little ball now, and it's got the petroleum jelly in it, and when it lights, that petroleum jelly is petroleum. It'll burn, and the lint we saw burns really good, and that will make a really great tinder bundle. So I've added a layer of lint and a layer of petroleum jelly and a layer of lint and a layer of petroleum jelly, and then mixed them up. And now when I'm out, I have this whole canister full of tinder. It'll burn quite good, and then depending on my wood condition, if it's wet or whatever, I can use a little bit more. If it's quite dry, then I just draw out what I need. I searched the internet, and I saw another way that I'm going to try it, and you mix the lint with candle wax. So all those candle ends that we don't use from having candles around the house, I save. I can melt those, mix it in the candle wax, put it in the film canister, and you could say that is the ultimate recycling. All three things: the canister, the lint, and the wax. And I have my trusty double burner going here, and the way one of these works is the bottom has boiling water in it, and in the top here we can set our ingredients in there. I was given this by some friends in Alaska, and I've been able to make lots of medicinal salves and tingers and all things, but it's good for medicinals because it's a gentle heat, and most waxes that are commercially available are different kinds of petroleum waxes. Boy, I just was reading up on that, and there's like 5 different kinds of petroleum waxes, but then there's a bayberry wax from a berry called the bay. It's also called candleberry, and we have good old beeswax, and there's palm and soybean wax. But these candles here are, as you can see, leftover bits from tea candles and different things that we've used around the house. Candles here in my double burner, and we'll put the lid on there and come back in a few minutes after it's melted. I put a little bit of this petroleum jelly in the container and rubbed it around the sides and the bottom, and we'll see. I think that'll help keep the wax and the lint from sticking. And you may be wondering, why am I using a double burner? Why don't I use just a regular burner? But like I said, these are petroleum products, and if you are going to use a regular, just a pan, and melt it in there, just be careful and do it on low heat. Petroleum burns and explodes, so we want to be careful that we don't get the wax too hot and it can catch fire. So this is boiling water, 100 degrees centigrade, 212 degrees Fahrenheit. It won't get hot enough to burn the wax. So that's why I'm using a double burner. Alright, this rag here to get some of the water from the bottom so we don't get water in our tinder bundles. Probably not a big deal, but alright, so now we're just gonna slowly pour a little bit of wax in there. Take a little bit more lint and a little bit more wax. That's why I did it on this cutting board. I knew it was going to spill. A little bit more lint. Other one. I'm going to set these in the refrigerator and let them cool off a little bit. Then we'll take the wax out of one of these and we'll see what it looks like out of it, the package, little canister. Alright, a little bit of time has gone by here, and our dryer lint wax concoction here is hard. And putting the petroleum jelly on the inside of the canister I think was a good thing. I just had to take my knife, put the knife in the top, kind of rotate it, and it came right out. So now I can just cut off any bit of size piece that I want. And we have a really good way now to recycle our dryer lint and recycle candles. And if you haven't seen my self-reliant fire video, go take a look. And the third way to use this dryer lint is the way I showed in the video, and it's just using a fire starter magnesium striker right directly on the dryer lint. It burned really good. So there we go. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you like our videos.